Hello and welcome to the final part of the Adventures of the Jelly Crew. The almost all-mystic run of Wilderness. We're doing just a simple 3-chapter. We've got all of our mystics plus one warrior who came in as the son of one of the mystics, and that was out of my hands, out of my control completely, as happens. So we're just gonna put that on his side weapon. So yeah, right now we are just clearing up the last couple of things here. Is it not going to increase anybody's speed? It'll increase hers. Or hers. I just finished up dealing with an incursion, just cleared up a little area last time. Right now we are building a pass through this mountain range, resting up a bit, and we've got our final goal here. Burly Duck Shade in the Night Pine Woods. Okay, passageway is open. Unfortunately, we've got to do this a little bit at a time, so we can't take the entire group through. So, let's see. We've got our main crew, and then we've got one other we can take. We could do Apricot, we could do Macintosh, but I feel like finishing this out the way I began. All mystics. Apricot or Pepper, doesn't really matter too much which. I think I've had Pepper long. Yeah, she's a slightly higher level, so let's go with that. In the meantime, the two odd ones out. There's not really too much for them to do here. I'll just have them go and build a an outpost, get some fabrics going. So, with that, we are going into the final portion of all of this. I send them out on one errand, and they cannot get along. Okay. So, Strawberry here, she's had a run-in with a fire altar, and she's about to find something real interesting. Funny thing, I've had a water wand on her for a long time, and then I got the fire thing, so she's already, like, of two elements, in a certain sense. So, we just found a clear spring in some ruins. I'm going to have her jump in. Which is fun, because she is half made of fire. Sploot. Huh? This isn't right. Oh my goodness. It's just... Sploot. Ducks! Quack. Oh man. She makes a rather queenly duck. Oh no. Oh no. He must be a person too. The duck is still blushing. It's climbing out. You get out of the water and just a person. Oh, I'm back. It's just the spring. Thank goodness. Come on, let's see who you really are. Up. Just a duck. You're an actual duck. Yep. But still loves her. You got a friend. Find anything? A duck? Duck. You won't leave me alone. Little trail of hearts. Sometimes creation smiles. Oh no. Alright, so there was no conflict in that, it was just an encounter in which I found a duck. We're not going to do any side quests, I realize we probably could, but we're just gonna go ahead and finish this one out. Okay, we're gonna finish that first, good. So we're gonna have some fabrics first. And Night Pine Woods. Burly Duck Shade. Suddenly that has a totally different... Suddenly, that means something very different because okay. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Final preparations. We've got all our fabrics, some spell threads. Unfortunate thing, side effect of running a thing where you have all the same, like, class, is you need all the same materials in order to upgrade everybody's stuff. Okay, let's make sure I don't have anybody in... Okay, you're still in Humble Beginnings. I need you to be in something better. Rewarding spell damage. I think I want armor on you. Craft that. And let's see if anybody else bears upgrading. You could. Let's go ahead and get you up to the next tier. You're at 2, you're at 1, let's... 10 legacy points. Is anybody... You don't even have a decent staff yet. Okay, I'm gonna do that first. You know what? Where's my fire staffs? 8? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to upgrade her armor if I do this all the way to 3. But I kinda want fire. She is pepper jelly. So... Okay, can I upgrade that? That would be 5. That would be the other 8 if I go all the way up with the water staff. Frankly, I don't use her interfusions as much. I tend to just cone of fire it. So I'm going to leave that be. You do more interfusions. Do I want more defense? I'm not going to be able to get that. I could pull you up to the Heather Drab, which is the same warding and spell damage, but better armor with what I have left, so let's go ahead and do that. And I think that's going to be it for my basic stuff. Yep, I've got 2 legacy points left and nothing really worth... nothing I can really get with them. So, I think that'll be it. You see, I end with so many ingots and heartwoods because I don't have any, like, I don't have warriors or hunters to spend them on. Like, no regular weapons to put them all on. It's all spell threads and fabrics and hides. And unfortunately, I can't, like, trade resources. I can't go, hey, I've got a surplus of this. Can I swap it for an amount of that, even if it's at a bit of a, like, a numerical loss? Alright, courage or stoicism? I'll take stoicism. Let's take that defense. Okay, now, basically our goal is to kill the Forge Keeper, which is going to be right back here. Which means I need to go around all of this. So, start moving. Okay, pinned him. This is unfortunate, but I want that thing gone because that's what gives them all that 10 HP. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. I'm just gonna try and burn my way through as much of this as possible. Okay. One's done. And let's just move her up here. Because honestly, my real goal with this is a sprint. I just was not certain of my chances of getting past that thing without a fight, so I had to pause and take care of that. Okay. Move everybody up to this gate to ignore the raccoons. The raccoons can hurt me, but I am more concerned with finishing this than spending time, especially because they are running the wrong way and searching for me in a direction I did not... Oh, bugger. Okay. I see how this is gonna be. Shoot. Arches. Okay. Move on up, and let's see about interfusing with that statue. And getting a bit of a discus. Good. Very good. Okay. Little cone of fire. Excellent. Ignite. Okay. Never even give him a chance. And move on up. Make a wall. That thing's coming over. Great. Great. Okay. Now what I really want is to just move. So I'm gonna do that. We've got other problems to deal with. To be frank. I'll take a moment to do that because she's pretty fast. See? Water. Action point. Excellent. That's why I really like water weapons. I can just do so much more with them. Okay. Yep. Open the door. And move on through. Let's keep everybody going. Because the real problem is up there. If I was playing a tankier party, I might stop and fight things. Maybe not. Mostly because of the foes will keep coming thing. Maybe not. Yeah, whenever it's kill this one thing, by the way, enemies are just gonna keep spawning in. It's best to just go for that one enemy. Because you just let the enemies spawn in and spawn in and spawn in, eventually numbers are gonna overwhelm you. It's not gonna go your way. Finish it fast. Okay, let's go ahead and get you up there. Alright. Let them do their thing. They cannot catch up with me. Oh, blast. Alright. Open the door. Oh, hi! Fancy seeing you here! Honestly, first. Hold on. I want somebody else to take care of that essence torch. And that will destroy it and get rid of some of those temp HP. So, now we're gonna cone fire. Alright, let's move you up. Right there's looks good. Fire. And into a fuse with a little more fire. And an interfuse with, you guessed it, a little more fire. Oh no. Alright. Let's kind of go around here. Get a little more damage on you. A little more fire. You blocked it, because of course you did. I'm gonna move you up here. Ignite. Yep. And interfuse with that. Fire leash it there. See, okay, yeah. I think we got this. We got this. See, that's all it took. And we're done. We're done. Indignant! It's great. Because all you have to do is move in range of something that's nearly dead and it dies just because you walked past it. Alright. Gotta destroy a forge. Ghosts escape. Don't know what happened to them, but at the very least, there is peace, and the ghosts have found each other again. So, with that, that is the Jelly Crew. My little group of mystics. Yeah. So if you want to do a party with all one class in Wildermyth, you can do it. Like I've said before, the main problem is parceling out the various items that you get, deciding who gets more potency at a point when it's not clear because they all are going to benefit from it. Other problem would be just the spread of resources. Once you get to crafting items and upgrading them, because the sorts of items that the entire party needs and can use and benefits the most from tend to use all the same resources. You know, all of their armor uses the same stuff, most of their weapons, their attack items use the same stuff. You can get a little bit of variety in, like if you want to have a melee mystic, for example, you can do it. There are class abilities that you could get in the random lineup that will facilitate and support that. It's obviously not as convenient, easy, or streamlined as a warrior who is outright built for that at the base level. But it's possible. You can do this. You're not going to suffer a enormous detriment. Nothing in the game or the combat is going to be completely locked off or kept from your hands. So it's interesting. I'm thinking I'm going to do one more each for the warrior, for some hunters. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to name them yet, what theme I'm going to go with. Jelly Crew was pretty simple, mostly because it was already in my head due to a D&D one-shot that I played with my group. Long story short, we did not coordinate on character builds because it was a one-shot. We walked into it with 2 sorcerers, a wizard, and a cleric. And as it turned out, the cleric player wanted to betray the party in secret, so it snowballed very badly because my sorcerer was a wild magic one and started a death spiral that took out the entire party. She was the sole survivor of that game. Anyhow, the Jelly Crew. Just because I find their names and everything charming, I'm going to keep them in my legacy. And, yeah. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you next time?